Hello, I'm Dr. Rob Hughes, and I am pleased to serve as the Executive Director with Restoration Storehouse Center here in Rockdale County, Georgia. Just want to take some time to share a little bit about the past 3 years here through the work of Restoration Storehouse Center and the work that we have done as an organization with our partners here in Rockdale County. To give a little background, the work that we do in Restoration Storehouse Center is located at our main campus, which is 1400 Parker Road Southeast, Conyers, Georgia. And it is done as an expression of relationship that we share with the representatives here in the county, along with the residents here in the county. Part of our commitment to Rockdale County is to make a certain level of economic impact to the residents and to the community for continuous improvement. And through that relationship, we have set an expectation that in a 3-year period that we will deliver at least $4,992,000 of economic impact to the county and to our residents. I'm pleased to report that between the time period of July 2022 and June of 2025, we have been able to make an investment and impact of over $17 million through our partners and providers who service the residents here in Rockdale. Again, $17+ million of services have been directly invested to make life improvements for our neighbors. So let me break that down into a few categories that are more reflective of where that work is done. We do services in primarily 4 areas. We have family support services, we have health services, education services, and then we also are continuing to make capital improvements here at 1400 Parker Road. The family support services covers areas like eviction avoidance, utilities, providing clothing and food. And between that time period, we were able to do $3.6 million of direct investment in services to the community in family support services. In the area of health services, we're able to support our community through medical, dental, and pregnancy care services. And that figure is at $3.9 million. And lastly, we support the community in the way of education services through early childhood learning and workforce development. And that level of investment has reached $8.6 million over that 3-year period, again beginning July of 2022 through June of 2025. One last area, again, that had been referenced is the area of capital investment here at our facility, and we were able to invest close to $1 million of putting renovated space back into operation in service to the community through this building. So a little background on the work that we do at Restoration is, one, we had made a commitment to be able to renovate a former manufacturing facility here in Rockdale County that was at its end-of-life use. And so through a process called adaptive reuse, we began with our partners to reimagine what this space could be and what levels of investment were needed to be able to bring this building back up to its highest and best use. So we started this process now over 7 years ago through a demolition project of the area that allowed for us to complete our first phase. Once the first phase was completed, we began to invite our partners to be able to co-locate here at Restoration Storehouse and begin providing their program and services to the community. That work began in 2021. From there, we began to add additional partners into our mix to be able to cover a range of services that we feel are best needed to be able to help families find stability. And so just a little more in-depth understanding of those services. One of our partners operates under the name Mercy Heart. Mercy Heart is a phenomenal institution and clinic. It is one of 5 here in the state of Georgia that offers medical and dental care to uninsured residents at zero cost to the resident. It allows for families to begin to have relationship with a medical or dentist practitioner. It begins to put into practice preventive-based medicine as opposed to operating from a place of crisis. And so now through that relationship, a family, an individual is able to have a proactive approach towards their medical care, their dental care, and they're able to get in front of any crisis related matters. And that's important because it helps in other areas of life, particularly in financial management and household management as well. So through their culture and our culture, we're able to reinforce the opportunity for families to be able to take a proactive, preventive stance in helping their families move forward to places of stability. We also have services in alignment with Atlanta Regional Commission, who operate WorkSource Georgia here at our location. WorkSource Georgia opens up a door of opportunities for young people between the ages of 16 and 24, along with adults ages 18 and above, to be able to re-enter into the workplace or to go and encounter a pathway of training that allows for them to enter into the workforce here in Georgia in a high demand field. We have several partners that we work with that helps with that process, and we're thankful for that process and being able to partner with industries that are in our county and surrounding areas that are looking for well-trained persons who desire to move forward into these high demand fields. Lastly, as we're continuing to build out the work of Restoration Storehouse, we are within the time span of a 10-year capital campaign. Now, what that looks like is over the course of 10 years from since we began, we are on a mission to raise $12 million that will allow for us to complete the full renovation of our space at 1400 Parker Road and be able to put it 100% into use. So to date, we've been able to raise $7.8 million of that $12 million, which equates to roughly 63% of our goal, and we're continuing to make progress. With that, we are roughly at 47% of the space that has been renovated is now into practice. So we are right at a 50% mark where over the next 3 years, we will be able to finish renovations, activate our next level of service, which is food entrepreneurship ecosystem, which will allow for those in our community who have a desire to focus on culinary arts programming, food production, and being able to remain and operate locally. We will be able to create those wonderful opportunities for our residents to move forward into that space and contribute back to our local economy. So we are excited about the role that Restoration Storehouse shares in community in being able to put manufacturing space back into use in new ways, serving our public sector space of nonprofits, as well as in relationship with our private sector space of industries that are looking for well-trained individuals who can remain local, work, and live, and being able to make further contributions here in Rockdale County. So I want to invite you to consider partnering with us, whether that would be through financial partnership, or if you're looking to provide a service for families here in Rockdale County. We are open to proposals and looking forward to continuing to make the best use of what we are stewarding here at Restoration Storehouse here at 1400 Parker Road. We look forward to scheduling a tour with you, your family, or your organization to learn specifically how you may become more involved here in the work with Restoration Storehouse Center and being able to be of service to help families here in Rockdale County realize their full God-given potential. Thank you for your time and look forward to working with you soon. Together, we are charging and driving innovation forward.